hey, please take this boy out of anything. Wunmi will not have the guts to pick the phone to call Josie to order. And people came out. People came out and Josie made it known to us.
I agree with you. Okay, so the supporters of Baba were cursing Liam. How about if Wunmi picked the phone and called Baba to say, Baba, Sherry, I want you to want support Liam. Eba wants sorrow. It's different from Baba Emma Shokuni, Emma Shori Bruko. You understand?
Did you listen to the beginning of that conversation?
Thank you.
I'm finished.
You listen to the beginning of the
we can play the conversation here. Don't worry, we can play it. Let us put it down. For now, Dr. Esther wants to speak. Oh yeah, Dr. Esther, carry on.
Thank you very much. I've heard everything you guys are saying, and I found myself up while I was tapping, so I might as well say something. A lot of discussions have gone on. E.g., I don't want to go back. I have something I want to say, but I just want to mention this. That when they said that Josie had stated that T Abashidi and Imam when he took power mommy. And okay, how's Josie even to Abashidi and you? See who they get Mohbad lo ni omo. Does that mean we pay Usali that Josie must still present an allele point towards the allele talking about? I just want to make this comment that for him to say that, somebody that said one fee only is on your mommy, Omba won korin sokere, 80 babati makun, babati mamomeni, even a one allele. But only Bale pinpoint with this particular one look mommy, but where I go where allele mommy lele, Mohbad ma sofun, at àwọn gbogbo bí jabia ije don gbera won. Iyebe, but I want to say this. You said we should ask a question. Give something to discuss about. I want to ask this. When Wunmi said, because you said, why are we accusing her? We want her to tell us a story. My Okomiku, when I was here, this happened and that happened and that happened. A straight story. The nitty-gritty details, all of my investigating. But there is no straight story from her mouth. There are different stories. If you can explain it to me. One, at the beginning she said, she tested, blah, 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 take your trophy. Who is she referring to here? Two, another time, I may not quote it verbatim. I don't recall exactly how she said it. But I'm sure you have an idea what I'm saying. And another time she said, she knows who killed him, but the industry gods will not allow her. That's another narrative. The third one, yes, nurse came and they injected him and then he died or whatever. So these are three different narratives. And you are asking the public, why are we still asking women, how did your husband die? She has given three different narratives. If the nurse killed him, why did the nurse go home that night? Why was she not arrested?
Baba has the nurse.
Okay, if it's not the nurse, who are they? Okay, who are the industry gods? See, three different narratives. Me personally, if she can marry the three together and explain it to me intellectually that I can bring it together, I will be the greatest supporter of Wunmi. I'm confused. People want to know. There are three different stories out there. I hope you can follow what I'm trying to say. You must have some inquisitiveness in you to want to know. What are these three different narratives? Where do they come together? At what point? That's what I want you to talk about. Explain it to me. Thank you.
Hello, good morning, everybody. All protocols to be observed. I've been following this story ever since in the morning, and I've been able to hear everybody's point of view. Yes, everybody's entitled to their opinion and how they view this whole saga unfolding. But I want us to understand that we should have an open mind regarding this issue and not be one-sided, supporting this person, supporting this person, supporting this person. With all honesty, there is already a division in every sector. Like the group supporting Baba, there is a division. The group supporting Mo, there is a division. But that is not the justice that everybody has been seeking right from the very beginning. We've allowed sentiment enter into this matter. We've allowed our personal becloud the judgments that we're supposed to look at when I mean personal opinions, from the very beginning, we all know the story, how the story broke out. We saw it. We saw how Baba came out. Because in all of this, when everybody's saying, Wunmi said this, Wunmi said that, I've been trying to look for videos where she said all of this. Very, very few of her videos. Very few. It was Baba that was giving information to the media. Baba was attending a lot of interviews, saying all sorts. That was how the narrative started, that Wunmi is actually the brain behind the death of Mohbad. Do you get me? Then, Wunmi never said anything until it got out of hand when her child was involved. Someone said, will you do that if it were you? Yes, if I was to be in her shoes and you come out for me, I won't say anything. But you come out for a child, an innocent child, sending bloggers, everybody had a point of view. Liam is a bastard. Baba even said, Liam, what is the name of Liam? What is the meaning of Liam? Liam is not a Yoruba name. What all manners, Baba was the first person that came out attacking Wunmi. And everybody took out that narrative without investigation, without listening. But because she's a widow, a typical African widow, so all eyes and all hands are pointing at her, which is actually very, very wrong. Which is wrong. There were other people in the house. Mohbad's brother was in the house. Other people were in the house. Why are they not being accused? Why are fingers not pointing at them? Why is it Wunmi? Because she's a typical African widow. She takes the fall. She takes the blame. Okay, everybody's expecting her to come out and say something. Come out and say something. She has said what she has to say through the courts, through the inquests. Do you want her to come the way we are? Every day, people are coming up online to give account of. Do you want her to do that? To come on TikTok and start defending herself? No. They say silence is golden, and I'm sure that because of her silence, a lot of people are pained by
jotting it down that very day. And the man gave us an open. Let me call it an open check. He said, you can call me at any time. He gives me his card, gave me his card and Onile. Whenever you had any information, feel free to put the call across to me. Call me. And if there's any question you want to ask, call me. Which after that, so many things we've talked about. Now, in the conversation I had, the day he was playing the conversation, which doesn't go down well with me, is my brother. Jomi is my brother. I can call him. I do call him, talk to him like, and he will tell me, Arifa, this is what I think, this is what I think. And we said to, at times he called me, Arifa, can you tell me more about it? You will tell me, okay, that's what I want to hear. The point is this. When he played that audio, the call, the conversation between him and the DC, it doesn't go down well with me because there are so many things we discussed that very day which I believe shouldn't come out. But the key word there is this. The man feels so free. That is why he's able to say, address the voice so that they can start work on it. And he said, I think I've sent it to them. So, and they had a smooth conversation. The promise the DC make, I'm saying this in order to respond to Mommy Queen. The promise the DC make that very day was, I disbound, not even, let me start from his comments, his word. He said, I disbound the group investigating this case when I came into this office. Because the two cases I took their file, Mohbad case and this other one, I took those two files with me and I started studying the case because I am interested. No any amount can buy me. I am interested. And when I studied the case file, I called on the team investigating the case. I spoke with them and I am not convenient. I'm not comfortable with them and I disbound them. And I bring together a new set of people. And I put in only one person that knows much about the case. I put it among them. Now, if I am to call anybody to attend to you people to answer many questions, I rather call the one that know much about it. And he called in that police officer. We ask series of questions, which the officer is playing the defense game, trying to defend their own interest. And the DC corrects him that no, you don't speak to defend. You speak on a neutral ground. When they say, have you questioned this kind of person? If you haven't, don't say we have. When they ask you what are the outcome of this, if you don't know, don't claim you know. And we arrive at the conclusion that, okay, we are going to get the address and we'll work on it. We definitely get the court order. That is what the DC say. We are going to get the court order so we can go to that area and get that CCTV. The CCTV is not basically for the neighbors. The one we're talking about at the DC office, not for the neighbors alone, but the one in Mohbad's apartment, in his house. The one in Mohbad's house. You understand? So, to me, if I am to go by that word, they are willing to work. If they got the right information from the right source.
But information reaching us is that Wunmi has packed away from Mohbad's house. Wunmi is not in that house again. Nothing is there again. So how will they access that place now that the first suspect has packed out from the place? That is where I'm coming from.
Well, thank you, my sister. Even the police telling us now, or they do whatever you're saying, he's saying that he just came in, he discarded all this, he's now going to have interest in it. Arifa, let me tell you something. Yeah, you know that police officer, they are criminal-minded people. It's always like that. You know, I can tell you now that this person, I will get him arrested, I will shake Kinekon, I will shake Kinekon. Does not mean that I will get that person arrested as a police officer. They will always try to tell you what you want to hear at that particular time. If the police wants to work from the very first day, from the day Mohbad was taken to that station, Arifa, they will have jumped straight on this case. You understand?
Let's get it straight from here, Agata. Let's get it straight from here.
Don't also forget that Yomi made us to understand that the only police officer in the investigation team that is remaining is the same person. He told us that he told him that they did not allow him to question the widow.
Because she was breastfeeding. Because she was breastfeeding, that they didn't question him. They didn't question him.
If the widow couldn't what more information do we seek to
said that day was this. This is how he puts it. When he escorts us downstairs, we were talking
about the press release from the police now, not the one you and police were talking about.
I'm not talking. Okay, you're talking about the press release. Okay.
About what they said, yeah, that if they really wanted to walk from the beginning, they would have walked straight away. I'll walk by this guy. How did he buy? Who are the people in the house?
Brother Lagata, another thing that I want us to even focus is with all of them in the house. At least we'll have like 10 of them having food, and we know Nigerians are very quick to take a video. How come? Nothing is still bothering me. How come there was no?
They have not been paid.
Video, not even when he was on ground. Under the stairs, according to his dad. Let's say his dad was emotional. What about his brother? What about his cousin? Everybody that was there was no footage. There was no camera. No camera in his house. But ordinarily, people are so quick to film things. How come there is no camera at all? Even
I can never have faith in them.
Apart from police, I want to let's focus on people in that house. There is no in the internet.
Are you aware that they damaged the camera in the house? They took, when you take camera out.
Yes, we had that. Yes, we had that.
After now, what Wunmi now did, when we are not talking about the CCTV camera then, when the news came out that the camera in the house was working, she now went to replace another camera in that house. When Baba
and the police are not doing anything. Wow.
When they now visited the house, they cannot get the actual initial
Can I say
camera
something?
that was installed in that house. They could not get the actual one. So when they now fix the camera, you can now see that there is the camera's angle is not sitting accurately like the original one that was there from the beginning. You understand? They now went to install camera. After that, too, you understand? So, to be honest, I'm giving up on the Nigerian police.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Adama.
I'm sorry to say that they can still get the whole one. Wunmi is just trying. They have hard drives where they store
This is so telling you that all these things are so easy. I don't think we need to play any hanky-panky game. These things are so easy. The only problem is we ourselves seeking for the justice for Mohbad. Not the police officers, not the people in power, not even the lawyers or the magistrates or even the judge that is going to sit to judge the case. We, the public, are the problem. One, if we are truthful, accurate on this case, definitely we will head somewhere. That is one. Secondly, if we can stop this habit of I want to be recognized, I want to be here and be there at the same time, definitely we will get somewhere. The act of castigating, lying against each other.
If I'm sorry, I'm going to interrupt you. We, the people, are not the problem. The problem is the government. I'm coming, ma. In a safe country,
I will bring to your notice the reason why we are the problem. Mommy, I'm going to bring to you the reason why I said we are the problem. We all know how corrupt they are. There is no doubt about that. For somebody to stand up in the midst of his people and said to a press and said, Mohbad Nikolo Makoko Kuni, a word that is not even supposed to come out from him. You understand? So we know how corrupt the system is. But let's flash back to how this movement all started. There was no diversion. We only focus one thing, which is justice. Mobilization here and there. Physical protest here and there. Even when they know that the only thing that always go against them is this physical protest. Whenever the physical protest took place, within a couple of days, they would dance to the tune of the public. That is why we are able to go that far at the beginning. But immediately the diversion comes in, immediately the distraction comes in, they feel relaxed. Now they can re-strategize. I was talking to a lawyer and I asked a question. I say, ma, sorry, why do you think sets of people are not allowed at the coroner inquest? And what I was told was, the person is just trying to filter. This is what the person would have done from the beginning, but they all welcome this one, but now they want to start filtering some things, which I believe is too late. So, if those things are not there, by now we would have achieved. If it is one goal we want to fight for, I've been screaming this thing right from beginning. If you remember Lagata, I said we don't have any business with Wunmi. I don't have any business with Bami or people in the house. The people I have business with are those people in the car. Mohbad is dead. Those are the one I have business with. If the police switch into action, Mohbad was buried. After 9 days, he was exhumed. I think I asked that question at Panti that very day. No answer to it. The only answer they gave me was, That is the only answer given to me. The question was, if Mohbad died on Tuesday, as it was claimed, and he was buried on Wednesday, and Mohbad spent about 9 to 10 days in his grave before he was exhumed. Okay. It was after the exhumption that the police went to Mohbad's house. And the police could still come out to report to us that they found syringes, gloves, and all that as an evidence. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one that is confused. And maybe I'm confusing myself.
Arifa, you can't just say people, the guys in the car. Because every other person that was in that car, Arisha was in that car, and what's his name? The camera guy was in that car.
That is why, Lagata, that is why Wunmi also is in the car. That is why I said I am interested only with the people in that car. You understand? Only the people in that car are the people I am interested in.
Yeah.
I know the people in the car.
Can I talk?
Okay.
I know the people in the car.
No, the man, please wait first. You met us here. You will talk later.
The point is this. The question I put to the police is this. I said, to tell us.
Adama, I think you're next. Okay.
Can you hear me now? Don't mind me. Now one call, they disturb me up and down. That after that, and you can get back to tell us that you still found syringes, gloves, and all that. Even some injections, you understand, in Mohbad's house. To me, it sounds very abnormal. You can't tell me for good 9 days, they didn't take care of the house, they didn't sweep or they didn't do anything, and they are staying in the house for good 9 days. And the police could still come back to the crime scene after so many days and still found the stuffs like glove, syringes where Mohbad was treated. It sounds somehow confusing to me. And I asked the question and there was no answer to it. There was no answer to that question. But assuming the unity in which we started with is still intact, if it is physical protest we want to go on, embark on, peaceful protest we want to embark on, we go in unity. Do you understand? They will keep answering and doing what we want. It will get to a certain stage, even the godfathers will be like, Alaye, you have to face your cross, so I also have my own image to protect. But in a place where some people petition Darusha and Adura for this environment and all that, and some people package wine, brown envelope to the police not to answer that petition, definitely we are set of unserious people. You understand? Even when we know they are anti-justice, yes, but one of us cannot be smarter than all of us. But our own is, are we doing the right thing? The unity is the right thing. If we are looking for this justice, we don't need to be biased. We don't need to be after a particular soul. We need to focus every angle. If Lagata happens to be my brother, I'm looking for justice for Mohbad. Lagata is very close to this case. I need to investigate Lagata himself. If I am expecting something different from Lagata and he's giving me what I'm not expecting, I have every right to question Lagata. You understand? I have every right to question Lagata. That is position and that is where we started from. We are not leaving any stone unturned when we started. But now we are extremely selective. We are extremely selective. We have favorites now, which we don't when we started. It was when I was arrested I knew that they are following this case bomber to bomber. The day I was arrested,
sorry,
there were different 4 officers sitting down comfortably watching.
Sorry, I have to go out now and come back with another account.
Okay, send in your request. Just let me know you are the one, ma.
All right.
Thank you, ma. They are watching my live program that very day, that 15th of April. They are watching it on different 3 to 4 offices. You understand? I don't know police officers everywhere. They are watching and they are listening to different interviews, listening to people, which I later find out that even on this black app, they are always there. They are always here, listening to people, watching their opinion, listening to their opinion, watching their reactions and all that. If we can go back to how it started and we focus, I swear, within a couple of weeks and months, we'll get somewhere. Just 3 days protest, they went for exemption. 3 days protest. They went for insumption. Do you understand? 3 days protest. If we can get those things straight again, we'll definitely get what we want.
Arifa, please, can I talk?
We'll get what we want. I think Adama is supposed to talk. Sorry, ma. Let Adama talk. Then we move on.
Okay.
Okay. Good evening from my own side again. Arifa, how you doing? And to all the panelists. The only thing I want to say here is this. This justice is not like... People should stop thinking that this is a crown fighting. Like, everybody is fighting for who to be the king, who to be crowned after the justice. I think if we try to get that straight, it will be better. But trying to fight for the crown, trying to be out there that I should be the one they should praise, I should be the one they should... That thing will continue to destroy this justice. We are here fighting, and we are here looking for who buy this boy. And you cannot tell me you know someone who have the evidence. Like, when I mean evidence, not just a spoken evidence that someone will just say this is what happened, but you have evidence that really show what really happened. And you cannot produce those evidence, and you are telling us if you do it, you are afraid of your life, or you don't trust this person, you don't trust these people, you don't trust these people, or they should take you. You are waiting for the time you travel out of Nigeria, the time you did. Or are you telling us we are going to wait, even if it took you like 10 good years to travel out of Nigeria? So we are going to wait for you till that 10 years where you don't finally travel out of Nigeria, then you will now finally give us the evidence we want. Is that how we are going to wait for you? If you know you don't have nothing, like, it's not by force. All of us here talking about this justice, some of us are like, let me just say, we did not witness it. We are not eyewitnesses. We are only trying our best. So it's not a matter of must that you must have evidence. Nobody go owe you. Nobody go fit by you say you must have evidence. You are not an eyewitness. You're only here to help. You're only here to give your own support to make Africa a better continent. So it's not a matter of must that you must. If you don't have the evidence, you look for a way to lie, to cover it up, that I have this, boy, because of this side. I'm sorry, but I will have to go back on Yomi Fabi's side. Okay. Now, how can you tell me you don't trust the legal team? Is your opinion? But the last time again you said you gave evidences to the legal team, and people are saying, why would the legal team even give out those evidences? Which evidence? Evidence that you gave out your award-winning pictures, how you snap with Oyibo men, how you are receiving your award. How is that connected to this justice? How is that justice going? Like, how? Can you meet this person? Okay. Like, how is that going to help this justice? You winning an award, you snapping with white men. How is that going to win? How is that going to bring impact in this justice? And you have been saying it out to people. You have been talking it on your platform that you have given out the evidences to the legal team. They are not acting on it. You have given them what you have. You've trying to castigate. At the end of the day, others who did not know what you give, they will think that, oh, okay, so the legal team are the one not working. And you just imagine, you also say, I've given it to the police. Now we don't even know what you give to the police, if it's really evidences you give to the police. And now we that don't know will also be saying the police don't want to work. They have given them the evidences, which of course I believe that's why the legal team released those your pictures, because you cannot castigate them, you cannot be insulting them on media, allowing people to call them out for no good reason when you don't have evidence of what you're saying. If you don't have evidence, Kukuma, sit down. Nobody go fight you. Nobody go hold your throat, come say you must give that evidence. And to the host that is saying he or she has someone that recorded what really happened. But the reason why you don't want to release it is because the person's voice is there. Oh, can this person just mute? Arifa, can you mute this person? Fighting, we are looking for somebody who buy person, and you can't record that person when you buy that person. You can't record that kind of thing. The thing that we have been on for more than 1 year, and you have that recording that can simply put that person behind bars, that can simply give us the true justice we are fighting for. And you are saying you're not going to release it because someone's voice is there. Or you think by not releasing it means the person is safe? When Prime Boy, when they were threatening Prime Boy, when they asked, when the DPO or whosoever, that DPP police asked Prime Boy to accept that he is the one that stabbed Mo. When Prime Boy para for him, say, lie, you know, go put case when I don't know for my head. When Prime Boy came out and voiced it out, did they kill him? Who buy Prime Boy now? Is it not the same police that disgrace, that see himself behind shameful disgrace thing? Who buy Prime Boy for saying the truth? Nobody did anything to Prime Boy. When Prime Boy insists that I will not keep my mouth shut, he started spilling what he know. Who do something to him? Did they kill him? Nobody. So you cannot tell us you have the evidences that can give us what we want, and you say you're not releasing it because of this, and you expect us to believe you or to welcome you. It's like we need to charter a whole flight for people that have evidences, so that we'll put them in that flight, take them to the countries where they want to stay, so that they can release the evidences they have for us. What is all this? You are fighting, they say, okay, we are fighting the government. Okay, now the government is not working as we say we are fighting the government. I think the easy way to fight the government is make sure nothing is, like, no stone is left unturned. If you have anything like this, just spray them out. Make everybody know, say, oh, so these people, they really don't want to work with it. Just send them out. Make everything come out like that. But you cannot be hiding it. You cannot even present it. No, you can even present your evidences to the police and even have it too. You can make a copy of those evidences. If you present it to them and you see that they are not working towards it, you can still have the copy of that evidence, that nobody can take it from you. Or if you don't want to present it to the police, you can go to the coroner inquest. Present it there. Even if that moment they tell you, say delete it here, you first know that you first copy it first, where you keep it. You keep some, and then later you bring what you have, and then if they say delete, you can delete in front of them. Later tell them that I have it too. If you people think I have deleted it. It's simple now. What happened to Anonymous? You can even use another account or another number. Send evidences. Nobody will know saying that you send those evidences. But people are just mute when they just want to cause trouble like this. They will start saying, we have sent evidences to this person, we have sent evidences to the legal team are not working towards the evidences. We have sent this one to this one, they are not working. If you don't have evidence, just mute. Just mute and stop giving some of us headaches. If you don't have anything to say, just shh. It's not by force. At times, for your own mental health too, you have to be shh. You mute. You mute and let everything be. The nurse that we are asking now, everybody is asking for. People are saying the nurse, maybe the nurse is this, they tie the nurse, but that same person is on media. We all have, that's why social media, that's why we're living in a digital world, that nobody can scam you. If she really wants to speak, she can hold her phone, even if they do not allow her to go to the inquest and talk, she can hold her phone and spill everything out. Nobody go stop her. Nobody get mind, say go back in that moment. Please, me, I'm begging. As we are still struggling to look for who buy this boy, if you know, say you will get the evidence, you know, go give us the evidence. Kukuma, sit down for your corner. Leave us alone. Make we continue to the struggle as we struggle. This CCTV business, even if I have started talking about it before, long before. I remember before they even arrested him. He was saying that he has tried to contact someone who knows about, I don't know, I think the person that fixed the CCTV, but it's inside that same month he was being arrested because he was supposed to go and talk to that person But he was being arrested. He was being arrested inside that same month. Yomi, you said they show you something and you saw some things that happened. Yes, indeed, the neighbor has the CCTV footage. She show you some of the things, but now you're looking for someone that will go and bring everything, a professional that can deal with the CCTV. Why didn't you make a little record, like just use your phone, capture the video where they show you like this, just capture and like this, capture the things where they show you, and bring some of it out first. Make you know, say yes, this thing really did. And just use your phone like the person is playing with the computer. You just use your phone like this. Capture a little bit for us. And then bring it out. You didn't. You are there telling us that they are looking for the person that can operate the camera. And that's why the thing did not work. Or this guy, I give you this one location, this one, this other. If you want to go your way, just go your way and allow this justice to be in peace. Be cool. We are tired. We not hold anybody head, say, come give us evidence. You not get them, not be by force. You know the way they buy them. The ones waiting for there. The ones waiting for there. For them, we know say anything, no matter how they hide them, the truth must come out one day.
Wait.
But if you don't get, you don't get.
Ada, wait.
No, come give us your award-winning picture. You don't want to know if you win award or you not win award.
Ada, wait.
And small thing they pay me like this.
I know say don't they pay you. Now he made me tell you say make you wait. And then they marry, now they marry you. Wait.
Arifa ọkọ mi George ń sáré sọ̀rọ̀ mo wà níbi iṣẹ́.
Mo mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ gbé yín wá sókè ni. Justina, mo mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ gbé yín wá sókè ni.
Mo fẹ́ kí gbogbo ẹ̀ kó die down. Mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ for your maturity and everything. Thank you so much. You know, tẹ́lómi bá wa bínú báyẹn, you know. Àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe otherwise ó máa bú bàbá yẹn ó máa you understand what I'm saying Arifa my son you're my son yeah but you kept your cool you know you're always a cool guy ó ṣé mo dúpẹ́ thank you so much ọ̀rọ̀ Yomi yẹn èmi ò dá 1p. Normally, if Timba mọ̀ pé wọ́n contribute owó fún ìlọsíwájú ọmọ yẹn máa dáwó but me that 1p ni ṣó ti yẹ just because láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ló ti he's been saying contradicting things you know ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bí tó bá ṣe pé kẹ́mi òun lọ fún kinní yìí ni kẹ́mi òun yà lọ òun ò mind kẹ́mi òun lọ tó bá ṣe pé kẹ́mi òun lọ ni kẹ́mi òun lọ ó tún yá o àwọn máa lọ gbàdúrà níbi grave dọ́là àrí nǹkan kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà tó tún máa dé ó tún ní evidences kan òun ti kó fún àwọn legal team òun ti ṣe gbá òun ti ṣe gbódò àrí nǹkan kan níbẹ̀ ó tún yá o ọlọ́pàá ló ń kó evidences fún in this bla 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 ìgbà kan ó ń ṣàìdá àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn ní kó má ṣe yẹn right. Ṣé ládẹ dédé rí níjọ protest tó ti wà ní airport olóòmọ bí tó ń lọ ó wà ní airport o you don't know where you are going o this o bla 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 shit àtòfìyẹ́lẹ̀ ó dọ̀hún tán ó ní ẹ lọ́dọ̀ IPO kan DPO kan BPO I don't know what they call themselves ó ní yẹn sọ pé their hands are tied this mo dẹ̀ béèrè ń dọ̀kan lórí mo ní ìwọ tó ti sọ so many different stories fún wa then káwọn èèyàn kan yé listen sí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn I don't ó kàn wá 419 àwọn èèyàn ni I don't care ẹ mórúkọ mi o I don't care you know and you should stop it Yomi just stop it please this is so annoying you are just toying with everybody's emotion which is not good it is well o.
Mami, kẹ́tó lọ. Last time tẹ́ bá mi sọ̀rọ̀, you asked me a question. You said, Arifa, if there is way for you to prove your innocence, can you prove it? Ṣé rántí mà? Mommy Elizabeth, come back. No do ojoro. Mami, ẹ máa bọ̀, ẹ máa lọ, ẹ máa padà bọ̀. Send the request in mommy. Concerning this ongoing saga, Yomi Fabi, CCTV, camera, and all that, my stand is still the same. This is my own opinion, which I might be wrong. I don't believe the CCTV Yomi Fabi is referring to has anything to do with what happened to Mohbad. The only thing I think that CCTV has to do is the fact that something suspicious